Alright guys, welcome back to another video. And if this is your first time here, this is my Lexus IS300. It's a little project car that I bought for myself. Been fixing it up, but been having a problem with a code P0420, which means that the catalytic converter is not being efficient. Now, there's many ways that you can fix it, but one of them is just replacing the catalytic converter altogether. And yeah, you don't want to do that because that's an expensive job. Just a catalytic converter in the state of California, which is where I live, is about $1,000 for this car. And honestly, I would rather put that money towards something else, maybe some new headlights or something else, something that I could actually see, So next best thing is I've been reading on forums, and they've been telling me that I could possibly maybe change the oxygen sensor that goes after the cat. Maybe that's going bad and it's not reading properly, which is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be actually swapping that out today. I got myself OEM Denso oxygen sensor, so we're going to be replacing it. And the oxygen sensor actually sits right under here, right under the car, and it should be right there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's right there. So we're going to be jacking up the car and placing the oxygen sensor. If you guys are wondering what the part number is, it's right here. That's the part number you need. Bank 2, sensor 2. So I'll get back to you guys when I have the car all lifted up in jacks and start removing this thing. Alright guys, so I get it up already up on jack stands, and now I can show you a better view of what we're really dealing with. And I'm talking about this oxygen sensor that's right here. It's if you really want to know the location, it's like right under where your passenger's bum would be. If I had to put it in some kind of terms for you. So you want the car to be like cold, that way we can touch this without getting burned. Obviously my car hasn't started, and the whole exhaust is touchable, nothing is hot. That's how you want it. You don't want the car engine to be hot, because then you're not going to be able to touch this. You don't want that. You're going to get your hands burned. So my car, it hasn't been started in a couple days, and that's perfect. So we're going to just remove this. The way you want to remove this is by getting some pliers or some wrench and just like wiggling it out. If not, I got the next best thing, which is a set of oxygen sensor removal kit, and pretty much one of these. You can buy anything like this. I bought this on Amazon. It was $13. If you want planning to do this, if not, you could always rent them out from your local parts store. I think AutoZone and O'Reilly's provide this. If you want to go that route, but I just decided to buy my own. That way I'm not going to the store. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in there and get this thing out of there, guys. So there's the sensor. Doesn't look too bad, but this little burn. Yeah, still want to replace it anyways. Once you get it removed from up there, next thing you want to do is get these. There's a bolt here and another bolt there. If you want, you can take off the one in the back. I didn't do it because obviously you have more than enough room from here. If you want to be comfortable, go ahead and do it. These are 12 millimeter bolts. If you want to know exactly what I know. So after that, everything that's left is just to go inside the car and disconnect it on the inside. I'll show you. So we're gonna come inside the car, pop these covers off, and get the seat up. After you remove your car seat, I would honestly just there's a connection here. I wouldn't remove this connection because this I believe it has something to do with the airbag system, and I don't want that to happen to pop. So we're just gonna leave it alone. Another thing I forgot to mention, you might want to disconnect your battery when we disconnect the sensor. So the next part is actually getting in here. So we want to remove this, and as you can see, there's already the sensor that's going in there, and there's a connection right here. If I can maybe show you guys, we have to disconnect right there. It's hidden right in there, and that connection goes to the oxygen sensor. So there's a pin up in the front which you have to remove. Obviously I can't get my camera and my fingers in there, so I'm just gonna have to do it with my hand. But yeah, once I get it done, I'll get you guys, okay? Catch up with you guys. Okay, so I got the sensor out. This is the old one. I already measured the new one. This is the new one, and it's OEM quality, Denso. Make sure you guys get Denso parts, guys. Keep your car original. And yep, out with the old and with the new. So we're gonna start by putting some anti-seize on these threads. Make sure you don't touch the actual oxygen sensor, which may make it to read faulty because of your oil hands and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put some anti-seize on the threads. I'm gonna get this plastic cover off and put some anti-seize, and then we're gonna go ahead and tighten it up and under the car. Okay, so once you get your oxygen sensor, your new oxygen sensor, nice and tight, the next part is to feed this part goes into this little hole right here. You want to feed it, so you want to maybe just pop it in like that, and just like that. You'll get it from the inside. So we'll go inside the car. Here's the car. So it's tricky, but you can get to it. So thing is, I don't know if you can see, but there's a hole. See how it's poking out right there? Oh, there you go. So you want to grab that. So you put your hand in there, you grab it, and so I need my two hands for this. But yeah, that's what you want to do. So once you get that that rubber thing on, which I want to think is the trickiest part of it all, so you got to put your hand in there and actually get that rubber piece on. Here's the old one. This piece on goes under the car, keeps the water from coming in. So you can see you have to fit it just right so that way it can come up. So this is the part that's here. So all that's left is to plug this thing in into the other piece that's in here. Plug it into there. The new one, plug it in, and bolt everything back together. And hopefully that fixes our code P0420. Alrighty guys, so after everything's all buttoned up, got your seat all nice and firm. So this thing's not going anywhere. All that's left is to try and start the car, see if everything works. Obviously you're not going to see any check engine lights anytime soon. You got to drive the car because you disconnected the battery, but there you go. So all that's left is to run the car, run it for a couple miles, and then we'll see from there. Yeah guys, that is it. That is replacing bank 2 sensor 2 on a Lexus IS300 2001 all the way to 2005. This one's a 2004. Yeah guys, if you like the video, and if you want to follow me on my journey, figuring out what's really wrong with my car. Hopefully this fixes. You could always subscribe and follow for more. Thank you. Peace.